this line now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins now. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 2nd down, Cook dances by at the 20. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try to throw now. Cousins being chased out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. On 2nd and goal. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On play action, Wentz. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Rager. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down. Cousins dancing to his left. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Wentz to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Throwing now is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Wentz steps away to his left. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Gibson again. Shifts by at the 15. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. To throw is Wentz. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. but I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Cook up the gut. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Cousins. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Wentz. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Wentz to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.